Well, hello there folks, welcome back to what is today us going over the latest Frostval items which have been added into the game to have a look at those drops and shops that you should be going along and checking out if you haven't already. First up though, if you haven't watched my Frostval recap video from last year, I'd thoroughly recommend doing it. We go over all the previous Frostval maps, the 6 different classes you can get, and it's all broken down nicely into chapters so you can skip through to the bits you'd like to look at. First up though, we have got a couple seasonal items that have been added in. We've got these Ice Wolf guards over at Ice Rise Past, as well as these 2 new rare weapons which will be dropping from the Frostval Gifts boss that I'll show you at the end of the video. You can only get them this year, so make sure you go along and pick them up, and if you watch this in the future, they are gone. We're over now at Join Frostval Gala, one of the new maps this year. We're going to go through the merge shop first of all. There is also going to be a part 2 Frostval event, which will bring us even more items on the 19th, so this Friday. However, I'm away, so I'm not going to be able to bring that to you, hence why we're going early, bringing you part 1 of the Frostval event, as well as the boss that was released the week prior. There are some house items you can pick up from the monsters in the map. These knights drop you a reef, so if you'd like to put a reef in your door, you can get it from the knight. The beasts drop you a muchly sought after item, and would you believe it is going to be a lamppost. So if you'd like a nice little lamppost to decorate your house with, you can pick one up there. And then making your way through, there is another set of these unsung knights, and these will give you some fairy dust. I assume that is a wall decoration by the looks of it. We then have got the Unsung Queen, and this has got for us the Granville Knight armor set. It is 80 tagged, free player, definitely worth picking up, even if you're not maybe the biggest fan of it, but you can put it away for your bank storage because you never know, you might want to bring it out on a rainy day. Next up is Join SkadesPass. This is the Permafrost DragonSlayer set. You can pick it up from within the SkadesPass merge. The merge items will be linking to drops that the boss itself will give us, so I'll show you those just so you can clarify it. You'll note some of the items do have damage boost with them. There are 40% elemental and 40% for dragons. Whilst this is a newer map and there are players probably along here farming, primarily on like Arctic server, it's worth going along if you haven't got any damage boosting items yet, because that could be one you could pick up fairly easily in comparison to others. I mentioned the boss drops, here they are. That is a set of wings, there's a DragonSlayer helm, and you can also get this weapon, but I believe most of them are probably just used within the merge itself to get better items. Okie dokes, here we go then, we're over at Event Hub, we got to throw the Frostval Gifts in. It often changes. Annoyingly, I couldn't load this up from the list like I like to do for the wiki images, so we're just going to flick through all the different tabs instead and show you each of the items. This way, we've got the days of Frostval. This is going to take a good couple minutes to go through these. So if you're not interested in what the gifts drop, then it's probably essentially the same as last time. So if you have watched that recap video, you may know what is coming up already. But there are some really cool items. We've also got pink Beeline gear a little bit later on as well, which is nice to see. So it's quite a good variety. The majority of stuff is house items, but like I say, there are a couple weapons that are also thrown in here, and this is also the monster where you can go along and get those rare weapons that we showed you at the start of the video. I won't be making a recapped video for Frostval this year. Last year's one is going to stay pretty relevant for quite a long time now. We have done the vast majority of those, so if there's any seasonal events coming up, make sure you have a look through my recap videos because they are really helpful, or at least I like to think they're helpful in going through and checking out old bits. Like I say, those are the weapons on screen that are rare just a moment ago, so go grab them if you do nothing else. There is a pink scythe that's thrown in. Some of these are down as December 2023, but they're showing as seasonal rarity, so they should still be here and dropping frequently. I think nostalgic wise, Frostval is probably my favourite event that comes back each year. It was the one I certainly used to look forward to the most when I was younger, and going into adult life, it certainly does feel it's probably still the one I look forward to the most, along with Nilgaf's birthday and Dages, of course, which will be coming out in just a couple months' time. Apologies that I'm going to miss part 2 of the Frostval event, but I will try and get something out for it in the build up to Christmas itself, so at least you'll see what was covered there if there is anything of major relevance to bring to you. But as always, thank you very much for watching. Please do leave this video a like and of course subscribe, and I'll see you all again for another one incredibly soon. So until then, have a lovely day.